Good evening. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Frenchie. Yay, time for the mystical Final Fantasy X. Well, yes, this will be your first time experiencing Final Fantasy X, won't it, Frenchie? Hello. And actually, we'll come to that in just a second. Hello, Honest Garmin as well. Hello, friendos. Good to see you both. How is it going? Welcome along. Yes, so after the slightly manicness that was Fallout New Vegas last night, we're back to a more kind of traditional Final Fantasy type stream here. It is unseasonably cold in the UK, which is why I've had to revert back to having like my winter hoodie thing on. It is so cold at the moment, and I'm not a big fan of it. Anywho, let me explain what's going on. So, Frenchie, this is Final Fantasy X. We got to see what would happen if you got a boom boom gun. Spoiler alert, a lot of booms and laughter. Yeah, basically, I just go a little bit mental. But let's see if that mentalness continues, because we are going to play Final Fantasy X now. So what this is I won't go too in depth, because those of you that play Final Fantasy X will understand. Those of you that haven't will understand as the game goes on. But I have found a way to basically download a randomized save file. So basically it goes from the very first save point you can get to in Final Fantasy X, but it randomizes everything on the sphere grid. And the sphere grid, for those of you that don't know, is essentially how you level up in this game. You don't have levels, but your character just travels around this grid, and the grid will give them new abilities, stat improvements, etc, etc. So there's no levels, but you just kind of like get new stuff as you get more experience in fights and then get new things, basically. Now, as I said, the save file does start from the first save point in the game, but that would mean that those of you that don't know the game would miss the opening section, and we cannot have that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game. So people, just for completionists, we're going to play the whole game from start to finish, but once we get to the first save point, I'm going to exit out and then load up the randomized save file. So we're going to start a new game, but we're not going to be, this is not the new game we're going to be playing. We're going to pick up with the randomized save file as soon as we get to that first save point. But I cannot deny you all the beauty of the opening of this game. So shall we get started? I think we might. Oh, and also got to remember, for some reason, and I cannot find a way to change this, for some reason, they've made the Okie Dokie button the B button on the Xbox controller. I will get used to it, but it will take some time because I'm used to it being at the bottom. But, you know, we'll get it to work. Here we go. So we want the standard sphere grid. We're going to use the original soundtrack because it is just better in my opinion. And we're good to go. Let me know if the sound levels are a little bit off. They should be okay, but let me know if something sounds a bit quiet or if I'm too loud or whatever. Just give me a heads up. Sound level so far so good. Fantastic. For me, this introduction is like up there in terms of like the great Final Fantasy introduction sequences. Also, I apologise in advance. I know that his name is pronounced Tidus officially. I know that canonically it's pronounced Tidus. I just can't bring myself to do it. Also, his eyes are insanely blue in the HD remaster. Yeah, so it's spelt Tidus. But I've always, like, growing up as a kid, I pronounced it Tidus. And my younger brain will not let go of that pronunciation, so I'm going to stick with Tidus. Because it's to do with the tides, you know? Yeah, see, and I sort of agree with that as well.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
So this was the first Final Fantasy to have, like, full-on voice acting. Some of it's good, some of it's not. But, you know, for a first effort, it's pretty solid, I feel. Yes, indeed, there is voice acting in this one. Truly all I know from this game is the ha 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 section. Well, we will get to that eventually. Probably not... Actually, no, absolutely not tonight, but we will get to that point. We are quite a significant distance from that point. I love this version of the Prelude theme as well. You can just subtly catch it in the background. It's our boy! See, Tidus knows that symmetry isn't important, which is why his costume is not symmetrical in the slightest.
Can I have your autograph?
Yes.
Of course.
So see, as a kid, I looked at this and I was like, Tidus. And that's what I've stuck with forevermore. I know, before people get on at me, I know it's Tidus. I know that, like, in every other version of it where his voice is said, he is Tidus. I don't care. He's Tidus.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
God, this is nostalgic playing this. I can't remember if we have to talk to the kids as well, but I always tend to.
No prob.
Please.
Alrighty.
Me too.
But yes, the randomised sphere grid element won't actually come into play until a little bit into the game. We have to get through a bit of the prologue first before we can even use the sphere grid, but...
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Ah, memories. This game does a great job of just dropping you in it and being like, ah, you'll figure it out as you go.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone.
But yeah, in case you can't tell, because there's like voice acted cutscenes, and you can't
My dad
skip
must have been his biggest fan.
as many of them as you think you can. This will be a bit of a slower playthrough because you have to kind of just
So now I says to myself,
run with it like a normal playthrough to a certain extent.
I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry.
Oot me way.
Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
I already beat you. Right, get ready for one of the coolest opening FMVs. Like, this is up there with like the Final Fantasy VIII FMV for me in terms of Final Fantasy openings. They desperately wanted to show off that they knew how to do water physics now. Yay! That's Oren. He's cool. Oh, yeah. And this is a little game called Blitzball. Some people love it, some people hate it. I think I quite like it. So, yeah, it's like handball, underwater handball. This is just so good. I know it's stupid, but I love it. No, that is not supposed to happen, Frenchie. Things are definitely not going peachy keen right now. Also, for those of you who have played Ratchet and Clank, I can't remember the guy's voice, but the voice actor for Tidus does the voice of Ratchet in the Ratchet and Clank series as well. There we go, we're in charge now. But we're not quite at the first save point yet, so we have to get there first.
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
So we get a little introduction sequence here. After another strange and confusing cutscene that makes no sense at the start of the game. You won't understand this till a lot later. Chronomancy.
It begins.
Oh no, a child. Never trust the child.
Don't cry.
Spooky ghost child.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look. We called it sin.
Sin!
Sin?
We're going to be seeing a lot of sin. And now we begin the battle tutorials. Ew. So this game is also interesting because it has a battle system called conditional turn-based. So, whereas in like, what can I example? So in Final Fantasy 1, which we played recently, you just put in everybody's turn, like what you want them to do, and then just randomly went in a turn. Then in 7, 8, and 9, they had, well, and 6 as well, and probably some other ones, they had the bar that started to go up. So you had to wait for the bar to fill up before you could do anything. This one does something a little bit different, where depending on what type of action you want to do, it changes how long it's going to take before you can act again. I will explain when the battle system actually comes up, just to help people understand.
These ones don't matter.
We cut through. So you can see up in the top right is the order in which the people will be going. So depending on what Tidus chooses to do, if it's a quick thing, like just attacking or using an item, he'll obviously get to go again quicker. But if he does something a bit longer, like, say for example, casting a spell or what have you, then he has to wait longer till his next turn. So you can kind of predict, and it becomes a bit more like chess. You can predict when the character's going to go again and start to like place things out. It also helps you to know who to target, because like, if you know, say, Monster B is going to be the first one to go, you could target Monster B first. But in this particular example, it doesn't make much difference. We're just going to chop this guy and just keep going. Chop. Chop. Hey, Liam from the East. How's it going, friendo? How's the early morning? Like a movable turn order, exactly.
Bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Cut the ones that matter and run. I am doing good, thank you, Liam. How are you doing, friendo? Oh, yeah, I'm very jealous. It's freezing over here in the UK. Well, freezing's an exaggeration. It's cold here in the UK, which is why I'm being forced to wear my my comfy blanket hoodie today. In April of all things. Terrible. You like the cold? Well, you know, I've got a soft spot for the cold. I think I'd rather be too cold than we can switch places. Yeah, we'll do a weather exchange, shall we? Okay, now this fight is going to look scary, but we are absolutely safe.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Really, really hate the. So we're going to use our first overdrive here, which is like a limit break in this game, basically. So we're going to do this. I've got to make sure I do the right buttons. It is da 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 da. And at this point, we cannot lose this fight. So we're all good, because basically the big thing that's left. All it can do is a move that drains a percentage of our it gets rid of a percentage of our health. It will never do anything other than that, so it can't actually kill us. So we just wail on him, and then as soon as we get past this guy, that's when the save point turns up, and we can switch to the randomizer file. So we're not far from actually switching onto the main save file at this point. Your tennis ball, imagine running your ass up under the heat of 37 degrees. Yeah, honestly, no envy from me, buddy. Way too hot. Nearly got him. Feel that in your bones. This should finish him off. Chop! There he goes. But yes, I could not afford to let you miss out on this instruction sequence, Frenchie, so we'll, that's why I did it right from the get-go, but we'll switch over to the randomizer file in just a tickety-boo. There it is, there's our first save point. I gotcha. So save points in this game also have the lovely thing of they basically restore all of your HP and MP. But we're not going to save. What we are instead going to do is we are going to quit. The game's going to disappear for a second. It will hopefully come back in just a second. I'm sorry to hear that, Liam, mate. That sucks, man. So this one with the randomizer, this will be our save file where everything is lovely and mixed up. And this will now be our go-to save file. But we still can't use the sphere grid for now. We need to get a bit further into the game first before that can happen.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Well, the way I always look at it, Liam, is that people will always be assholes. and you can either let it like bug you, or you can just be like, that person's life is probably worse than mine because they must have a reason for being that much of an arsehole. That's how I choose to view things anyway. So we've just got to do the little dance here with some of these fellas. So when their wings start to flicker, it means they're building up to like a slightly more powerful move. Nothing that would actually cause us any major issues, but it's worth taking out the ones that have got the flickery wings.
This could be bad.
Exactly, and that's the mindset you need, buddy.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Yeah, exactly. There's any number
Trust
of
me,
reasons.
You'll see.
So we're gonna have Oren take out you. Just gonna get a couple of extra on it because these things do, I think, give you an extra AP boost as well. So it is worth doing. AP like sphere point boost anyway. That's fine. We'll be with you in a second, buddy. But we're gonna try and start knocking this off now. Go to you just for a bit of extra support. I've been working there for a year now. Fantastic. Oh, and in fact, you can actually see some of the sphere grid nonsense in play here already because Oren has black magic. He has Viraga, which he should not have yet. So that's good. So we know it's working. Oh, he got caught on the way back. That's a nice touch. I've never seen that happen. Whose wings are flickering? I don't think any of them are flickering at the moment. Ah, there's Mr. Flickery Wings. Well, we'll take care of him in a minute. I think one more hit probably knock it off anyway, to be honest. There it goes. I try to keep positive and give people the benefit of the doubt, but I've worked in too many establishments serving alcohol to absolute wankers to have that much patience. Yeah. I can sympathise. I can sympathise. Off we pop. We're going on an adventure! If he bothers you more, Lynn, you send him our way. Me and JD would. Yeah, exactly. We're up for it. Yeah. This is an asshole-free zone, sir. You are not welcome here.
You are sure? This is it.
Oh yeah, don't worry. You'll be frontlining it as well, Liam. Don't you worry, mate.
This is the story. It all begins here.
Off we pop. Through the looking glass. And this is where the adventure really begins. Into the giant butthole in the sky. Hooray!
Hey! Hey!
Yes.
My old man?
So they like to have a lot of underwater sections in this game. Like I said, they wanted to make water the main kind of theme of it. Where is he? He is over here.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream. A dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me. So I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
The good news is we did not drown. Oh, absolutely, Liam. I think, you know, you always end up learning from every environment you go into. Why is the chat not keeping up again? That's annoying. Hold on, let me see if I can fix
Anybody
that.
there?
There it is. I don't know why they didn't catch up. Very strange.
Aaron! Hey!
So we are all alone. I need to figure out what the smeg is going on. By swimming. I seem to remember there are a couple of chests you can get around here. I just can't remember where they are. Are we in hell? We are not. We are in a fairly miserable place. The music is... I've used this music in D&D because it is wonderful for, like, tense, suspenseful situations. Just that one suspended string note. So there's the figure thing. Oh, there is a chest down here. That's why you're freaking out. I have used this on you before. Up we go. Ah, another save point. Well, this seems like a good point to make sure we have our actual save ready. Let's put it over that one again. Perfect. Why does it feel like it's going to transform into a DMC game? Yeah, it has got that creepy kind of like devil killing vibe to it, doesn't it? But there are things we must collect first. Uh-oh. Can't catch a break. Oh, was it a chest? Oh, that's a chest I already got. That's fine. Now you're about to hear the game's awesome battle music. Hup. Chop. Chop. You're getting Tomb Raider vibes. Yeah, a little bit. Those will increase in a second. There's something else down here. What I love about this is actually like an optional super boss that you can fight later on in the game. And they just throw it at you in the opening 10 minutes of the game. And shop. Oh yeah, he hits hard. I think he can only do half damage, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we're not doing anything to him. And we're like, oh yeah, no, this is not good. We're going to just bail. Are we in the live stream? I mean, certainly from the rebirth, it feels a bit like it, doesn't it? Swim, 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 swim! It's so like the Indiana Jones school of like near misses. Narrow escapes. Whee! I hope no one has thalassophobia.
I made it out of the frying pan.
What's
and into the
thalassophobia, Frenchie?
freezer.
I'm not familiar with that. That particular phobia.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Oh. Sound's gone a little bit weird. Hopefully that'll fix itself. Tomb raiding. It's the fear of the ocean, the big blue darkness underneath you where you can't see anything, especially with what lurks below. Oh, yeah, I've definitely got that. I've 100% got that. Now I know the name for it.
Fire.
Okay, we need to start a fire. That is our mission, but we are going to do a couple of other bits and pieces first. There is a save point here, which we will make use of. The word, there we go. The word thalassophobia refers to the fear of deep water, or a person with thalassophobia may be afraid of the vast expanse of the ocean, the sea creatures in the water, or both. Thalassophobia is different from aquaphobia, which is fear of water itself. That's interesting. So there is a differentiation between the two. I'm sure there's a chest behind one of these. I can't remember where. Brain, are you telling lies? Are you telling Porcupie's brain? I'm sure there's a chest behind one of these. There it is. Well done, brain. Oh, that's right. We need to go and get the various bits and pieces we need. So, where is... I think we do go through here to get the uppies. Thalassophobia is basically Subnautica. Yes, that is a game that I have no interest in playing. It looks beautiful, but like, yeah, that definitely is quite triggering for me. Just the fact that like there's just random massive sea creatures that can eat you. Where is... There's some... Meant to be looking for some flint somewhere. Can't remember what that is. I remember where chests are, but I can't remember where the flint is. Can't have gone far, it has no legs. Where is it? Well, I guess it depends, doesn't it, Liam? If you've got thalassophobia, like French mentions, then I don't know. Honestly, I just turn the volume off and I get scared to imagine it being a David Attenborough documentary. That's an option as well. Where are the... Where is the... Is it down here? That's the way I came in, I think. Yeah, so it's not there. Where is it? Is it through here? Aha! This is where it is. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Wherever you are. I know you're around here somewhere. There it is. Well, I think that's the beauty of gaming, though, isn't it? Like Liam, like sometimes a game that some people won't like. There'll be people who are like think Final Fantasy is like an absolute waste of time, and you know, at the end of the day, each to their own. If there's games people like, there's games people don't like. That's the way the world works. Anyway, we've made fire, which means we are clever and smart and going to survive, probably. I had to read your last post a couple of times, Frenchie, to make sure I even understood it, but I've got where you're going with it now. I was like, is that French?
I need food. What do you want?
It was a bad call.
Wrote it French-like, to be fair.
Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years.
Man, brain go ooga booga.
I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Not wrong with crying, small child. Anyway, we failed at making fire.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
That's right, Titus. Appeal to the fire.
Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Roll a persuasion check. Or deal with this thing first. Nat one. If anything, the fire went more out.
Give me a break!
Indeed. Choppy choppy. Oh, nice crit there, I think. Taking it for about 104. Get away with one more. Chop! Chop! Titus, I could do with you dodging like one of these, mate. Should I make this run a bit harder? It depends on what you got in mind, Liam. But now we're going to meet one of the best girls. This is Riku coming in. Not them. Out of the way. There she is. She's on our side. Cool.
You on my side? Cool.
Exactly. Ah, so she doesn't actually have steel. That's interesting. I have no items in mine. I mean, that would definitely make things harder in the initial run. She has close covering her whole body in her hip game. I mean, for now, Frenchie. I don't want to, you know, for now. Okay, right there. Oh, a nice crit as well. That's good. Wait, what else have you got then? Oh, you do have steel now. Sorry, you can keep stealing from her. Oh, she's got black magic as well. She's got blizzard. Oh, okay. Grenades are useful, so we're going to try and get a couple of those, but now we need to heal up. Oh, come on, Riku. Chop! Oh, Riku, you let me down. Okay, she could take one more hit. Probably. Oh, there we go. Got another one now. It should be alright. It's getting a bit dicey now. Let's just try and finish this off, shall we? The hums are intensifying. Oh yeah, they also have a mechanic in this game called Overkill, which is where if a creature has like a small amount of HP left and you do like a crazy amount of damage to it, then you often get extra bonuses at the end of the fight as well. Ah, and now you're about to learn about the secret language of the Al Bhed. Well, I will say, if you're planning on using the introduce a rule thing, Liam, which I totally respect, that's what it's there for, it will only be for this particular stream. It won't be for the whole run. It will be just for this stream if you choose to do it.
That was close.
So, these guys don't like us. They speak Al Bhed.
Hey, let me go.
So this is Al Bhed.
Fed! Srivadak Risa! Ifan Petted! Fapuneket Fedrik! Kuno.
Kuno. Why is there a child here? Do you mean Riku? That is Tara Strong. That is Tara Strong, who does many voices. And I can see you've pulled the trigger, Liam. Okay. This is going to be tricky now. No items is going to make this a lot harder, because neither of these two have any healing magic. So, yeah. This could get trickier now. Yeah, Tara Strong. She... There you go. Best girl.
Kid, it's Daija.
Hey, that hurts.
Musujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, be cool, bro. Be cool.
Kindness.
Hup. This is me trying to communicate with any, like,
Right. Whatever.
anybody.
I said I don't understand.
Akomala.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
She can speak our language.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
Cool, we did it.
Oh, almost forgot.
And now we have to just hammer our way through the Sphere Grid tutorial. This is not what the Sphere Grid actually will looks like. She speak the England! Yay for the England. Let's speak the England. So yeah, this tutorial is just based on the default Sphere Grid. This is not actually how the Sphere Grid will look once we get round to it. We're about to find out what madness we've got. But we have to hammer through this tutorial in the meantime, which is annoying, but, you know, hey-ho. But yeah, basically, I'll summarise what they're basically taking a really long time to say. You move around this grid following the lines. Each of the nodes represents either an ability, or it can boost your strength, or your magic, or your defense, or what have you. And you have to use spheres to unlock those nodes as you go past them, basically. That's the long and the short of it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But yeah, they're all on the sphere grid in different places. And you can see how big it is. It is tremendously huge. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. So the thing about the Al Bhed language is it's wonderful. They've basically just substituted. It's a letter substitution. So basically, rather than it being a whole new language, each letter is just representing a different letter in the alphabet. So Y is always A, and so forth and so on. It is very smart, and they actually made it sound like a foreign language as well, while making it also kind of like borderline functional. So that's very good. Right, are we ready for the magic? Let's see what we've got. Can someone explain the sphere system to me and how the randomizer can work? I will absolutely do that. So, this is actually a perfect time to do that, Liam. So, basically, in a regular game, you would be travelling around the sphere grid, and you, rather than gaining levels in this game, you gain sphere levels. And that's how many kind of like nodes you can jump along at a time. Once you get to a node, you then have to use an item to unlock whatever it is. And as like, so you've got power spheres for your strength and HP, you've got defense spheres for your defense and magic defense, and so forth and stuff like that. I can't remember yet, but it tells you what you can use. The way the randomizer has screwed with this is that it has changed what every single node is. So Tidus in the base game is like he's a very fast, speedy attacker. So he gets abilities like flee, haste, cheer, things that are basically meant about boosting the party's attack, and he can move very quickly. This time, because of the randomizer, his first ability is going to be water, which is a black magic spell, which our black mage would normally get. So you can see everything is kind of all mixed up, and then after that he's going to get Fira, which again is a black magic spell, so that's already different. He gets extract power, which is a random one. Oh, he does still get flee fairly early on. That's useful. Yeah, so there's all sorts of things he's going to be learning which aren't what his base character would learn in the base game. So, for example, oh no, I'm pressing the wrong button. So, as an example of using the sphere grid first time, we have a sphere level. We have one space, so we can move to here. And then, because we're next to the node, we can use an ability sphere to get water. And now that means Tidus can use water. That's basically it. But yeah, we're about to go jumping into the water, but I am going to just take a very quick comfort break there before we jump in, because this is where all the madness is going to begin. So bear with me just a couple of seconds, guys. Really shared some calming ocean sounds to go with it while you were waiting. Sorry it took a little bit longer. I wanted to go and grab myself a little treaty drink. So here is a nostalgic burst of ASMR. There it goes. I'm supposed to be giving these up, really. And I have got better at not having as many of them, but you know, every now and then it just hits the spot, you know. ASMR, the return. Okay, so Liam, you giving me no items has made this tricky. But we will see how we get on. Who do I want to talk to? You? I think he's the one who makes me listen to the thing again. I don't want to do that. Well, exactly. You just give me potions. That's useful. I can't use them, but it'll be fine.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
So, we've got a little kind of opening thing here. The thumbs up is everything. Under the water. Now we'll see how this goes. If the no items thing is making it really tedious, I might ask for forgiveness to turn it off. No. So the kind of in-universe thing is that as Tidus is a blitzball player, he can just hold his breath for like an inordinate amount of time, as can Riku. Right, what can we do now? So she has got MP. I don't know if Blizzard's actually going to do much to them. Let's find out. So Riku should not have Blizzard. And it doesn't quite do enough. I'm guessing water's not going to do much to it either, so... Yay! Let's see, we've got a speed sphere there, so that'll be to like boost our how quickly we can go when we get to a node that's relevant to that on the sphere grid. But no, they can hold their breath for like crazy long amounts of time. Just go with it, Frenchie. It's a Final Fantasy game. In terms of like the weird things in this game, that's fairly low down there. So this will not be one of those games where you try to hold your breath along. No, would not recommend that. You will die. They're going to do this whole dungeon underwater, so yeah, don't do that. I forget, is there a treasure chest down here? I can't remember. No, I think maybe the next section. Come on, you can get through there. Up piece? Up piece, there you go. Yeah, please don't. Would not recommend. Friendos! I was going to use a grenade to try and finish this off quickly. Which is not using an item because it's a special use thing. It's not using the item command, which is a loophole I've just thought of. Loophole! I won't be able to use potions and stuff. That's what I'm more concerned about, but we can at least use grenades. Ah, and here's our first boss. It's not cheesing, it's taking advantage of the situation. It's tactical. And I won't hear a word said otherwise. Hey, buddy! Right. I'm gonna see if you've got anything. Oh, you've got more grenades. Fantastico. Now, water's probably going to do absolutely nonsense to you because you're an octopus literally in the water. So let's just focus on hitting you. Haha! Missed. Well, let's see how you like grenades. Boop! Ah, and also this is something else this battle introduces. So sometimes the enemy will do something. So now he's out of attack range. So we're going to get a turn, but we literally can't hit him because he's over the other side of this thing. But what we can do is we can repair ourselves by recovering some HP and standing by. In fact, it might just be better to... I don't think we can defend in this mode, can we? Right, we're just going to stand by. And then he's going to come around the corner and be like, surprise! But we're going to be like, ah, it's fine. Special, use grenade. Special, use grenade. So he's off again. This time, we can work him out. We're not going to let him come back round and ram us. We're going to go around and pincer attack. Haha! You have been outsmarted. You probably should still want to try and get another grenade. Hooray! And he missed. This octopus is not having a good time. Hup. Okay, now we've got some issues. Because I can't heal her. Do we gamble? I think we have to gamble. Oh, come on, Riku. Hey. Be nice. Oh, sorry. We got him. Easy peasy. Now to simply swim to safety. But we did get another sphere grid level for you, so we're going to take advantage of that. Move to there. We need some more HP. Oh, we need to, so that's a classic example there. So we don't have the right sphere. We need to unlock that health sphere, which will get us an extra 200 HP. So we need to get a... I think it's like a power... Is this the right way? No, is it the other way? I think it might be this way. Oh, we can just go out this way. So recap, less HP and no potions. It's certainly heading that way at the moment. But if we can get a power sphere on the way back, that'd be nice. And now we just have to swim. We will get into some fights on the way, probably. But hopefully we'll be alright. And still, they have not taken another breath. Just goes to show how long they can hold their breath for. How big are their lungs? I think they've just got excellent control over their breathing, rather than like ginormous lungs.
Verfutra airship! Dradalukt van een eka. Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. Way, Wichita!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
I'm a hero! I don't get nice things.
Hungry.
Riku likes us though. Riku brings us food.
Whoa! Right on.
Right on, man.
Hey!
Yes, Titus is a bit of a goofball. So Titus is a golden retriever
because you get
surfer
too
bro.
fast.
Basically, that's a good description. Just always happy. Apart from when he's not.
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Riku!
Oh! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh.
Not we's in the French
means
we.
you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait. You're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Love how he demonstrates how to kick
Did
a
you
blitzball.
hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
How bright can the screen go?
Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Dun dun dun. Plot twist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Chronomancy.
1,000 years ago. But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Yes way. But we're going to save before we carry on that conversation. Because things are about to go all Tidus again. I'm back.
You said... you play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Tidus gets a free pass to being an idiot because you can't remember anything.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
So you know how Tidus keeps ending up in the water? Like, for the first kind of
Yevon?
hour or so of the game, he keeps
Sin?
getting knocked out and knocked
I
into the
thought
water.
Sin just took me to a faraway place that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Sin!
Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa!
Off we go again, Tidus. Your adventure continues. He really can't catch a break in these opening sections. Sure. Saving is caring. And then he's drowning. He's okay, folks.
Riku!
We get to meet Waka. Oh, Waka also has a celebrity voice actor.
Hey, you okay?
Do you know who that is?
Hey!
JD Brownie points for anybody who can name Waka's voice actor. Let's go say hello to him. But first, I believe there's a chest over here. Ha 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 ha. You'll get it once he starts. Once we have a bit of more of a chin wag with him, I reckon. Very distinctive voice.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Have you watched Futurama?
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that.
Ah, well, that's probably why you're going to
I
figure
got
out straight away.
Close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
That is the voice of Bender from Futurama.
Alright, back to practice. I'm Waka,
Yeah, I know, right?
coach and captain of
Waka.
the St. Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Waka is also a golden retriever, so they get on very well together. I can't remember if there's any other treasures over here. Is there one at the end of the plinth? I can never quite remember. Ah, there's one over here. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, as usual. Once you start to pick up on the kind of similarities, you can't help but hear them. Hey, buddy.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them.
Machina.
People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Seems statistically unlikely.
But you from the Xanarkand Abes, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
He just was terrible
At
at
that
it.
time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was.
That's the spirit.
Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Okay, Waka, you and me, we're best friends forever. Ah, the Besaid music.
Hey,
This boy, no thoughts equals no worries. I mean, that's a good mentality to live by, I'd argue. No worries. Be happy. See, they're getting on well already.
What's the big idea?
Now there are some treasure chests around here somewhere. I just can't remember where they are. Best sister friends already. Did we just become best friends? I think we might have done. Ah, there's one. Phoenix down is good. Can't remember where all the others are. Ah, yes, but we have fights as well. Oh, I need to check Waka's figure and see what he's got. Da, 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 da. Oh, you got white. He knows regen! He doesn't have anywhere near enough MP to cast it, but he knows regen. That's good. And yes, he uses a blitzball as a weapon. We love Waka. Oh, a power sphere. That might be what I need for your sphere grid, actually. Use. Yay, baby. More health for me. And then Waka. Ah, he's got regen. That's amazing as a starting point. And we get some more mana. That's good. Oh, he hasn't got any sphere levels yet. Okay, sorry. We're working on it. This is really fun, actually, with all the different abilities mixed up. We're going to get some interesting combinations. Having regen this early is crazy. Well, it is lucky, but it also is a lot of MP that he just does not have at this point in the game. So I don't know. It'll depend on how many MP sphere grids it gives me. But yes, the JDFF luck is real. Chop. Ah. Ow. And finish off the last one. Boom Niara. Yeah, Waka uses a blitzball, yeah. Waka uses a blitzball. That is his weapon of choice. I don't think there's a chest around here, is there? In my head there is, but clearly there's not, because I'd be hitting something by now if I was. Oh, there's something there though. I saw it. Just a chest floating in the middle of nowhere. But another, obviously we haven't gained enough party members yet to bother with this, but one other interesting aspect of the battle system in 10 is that all of your party is with you at the same time, and you just kind of swap characters in and out, depending on the situation. Which we won't see till we've got a few more, but it does make for slightly more tactical combat. But they also very specifically make it that like enemies are weak to certain types of character attacks. I mean, initially it's quite a lot to get your head around, but it becomes things like, oh, okay, so something's weak to... So, Waka, when you're above ground, is really good at taking care of flying enemies. So if you come up to a flying enemy, you're just like, well, bring Waka into the party. And then, Tidus is really good with fast enemies, and some of our other characters are like good with magic and stuff, so you just start to choose the character that's suitable for each situation. As I struggle to say. Waka waka! So close to getting another sphere grid level, which would be nice. Now you've got Shakira stuck in your head.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Walker is nothing if not an opportunist. He's like, well, this kid's quite good at blitzball. Sure, he can't remember who he is or where he comes from, but he can be useful to us.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common.
Mr. Gabe the Gamer, hello, welcome to the chat. Good to see you, friendo.
I wasn't too far off either.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being Fallout and 10 being Final Fantasy VII, where do you rate this game? Solid 9. Solid 9, I would say.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago.
So, Mr. Gabe the Gamer,
we never won a game.
Basically what it is a downloaded save file where they have managed to mess around with the code a little bit. So on the sphere grid, I don't know if you've played Final Fantasy X before, but on the sphere grid, which is how you level up in this game, all of the different abilities that the characters have is all kind of mixed around. So like things that characters would normally have, they'll get completely different things on this run. So it's different to a base vanilla game. Ah, fantastic. Then yeah. Basically it's like, so for example, Tidus's first ability grid, rather than being Flee, was water. And Waka knows regen and stuff like this, just like really random things to start with. Last play was a no sphere grid, no summons challenge. Oh wow! See, I've heard about those. I don't know this game anywhere near well enough to challenge myself to one of those runs. So I'm full of kudos to you, mate. I don't think I could pull that one off.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory.
Yeah, basically just a completely randomized, and even like the strength and the HP and the defense and everything else, all of those are mixed up as well. So you could literally, I'll show you actually now we've got back control again. So Tidus' sphere grid, obviously we've got water, and then we've got health, defense, and then he's going to learn Fira. Then we've got quite another health one, some strength, extract power. Yes, I love this game. Been many years since I've played it. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played as well. I'm getting quite a nostalgia kick already out of just playing the opening bit tonight. It really is a wonderful game, though. I have missed playing it. So yeah, and then Waka for some reason knows regen, and we are working our way through to what else is he going to learn? He learns death. He learns death that early on. Okay, cool. He can learn thunder. That's good. Oh, I can learn full life, not that late on. That's amazing. Okay, we're going to have a lot of interesting experiences with this. We're not quite there with the sphere grid levels yet, but yes, actually, what I will do is I won't do it. Excuse me, I won't do it right now, but I will put a link in the chat about where the website I went to get this download file from. It was so simple. I was really concerned it was going to be complicated, but it literally was just like, save it, put it in the folders, and you're good to go.
The one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
So many fiends.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
'Twould.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool.
About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
This is when you know you've played a game too many times, where you can almost hear like the voice line in your head before they've even said it.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
Now, JD, you were infamous for being challenged by Final Fantasy games. How were you at Blitzball? I really like Blitzball. I wouldn't say I was great at it, but I do enjoy it.
Huh?
Because you can't dial it. That's true, actually, yeah. You have to sit through it every time you play the game, so it's like, I'm going to remember. I don't know any prayers.
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my life.
That's a very
Not
fair
that he would
point.
know that.
You must have forgot there's something. Here, I'll show you.
Step back, arms round, form the circle, and bow.
Go ahead, you try.
Took me so many times to beat Unaliska. Oh god, Unaliska's a nightmare boss fight on the best of times. Imagine having to rewatch that cut. Oh yes, of course, because you have to sit through that entire long cutscene before you can even get to the boss fight. Oh, yeah, that's a nightmare. I mean, even for like a vanilla casual run, Unaliska can be a bit of a roadblock.
Any
so.
blitzball player would
Wow.
know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign
Which,
for victory.
Have you ever tried? Is that because I've seen other people do like Tidus only runs and Riku only runs and stuff like that. Have you ever tried anything like that? Or they all sound nightmarishly difficult to me, but hey ho. I can't remember where all there's so many hidden chests in this area. I can't remember where they are. Is it one of you guys? Oh, we're going to get to meet the kid who wants to be a blitzball when he grows up as well. That's fun. I don't want to talk to you just yet. I need to remember where else I need to go. I'm sure there's a treasure chest in one of these, isn't there? Also, I would totally live in Besaid. Besaid is lovely. That's them. Aha! High potion. 400 gil. And small potions. I paid dividends. Dog. 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 I need to get that. That dog does something, I seem to remember. I can't remember what. No, after NSGNS, I decided to move on to other games, but I think that came back to this. I mean, if you're looking for like a nice casual run, I'm having a lot of fun so far with this randomizer. I think it's going to create a lot of interesting situations further down the line. In fact, what I might do, I might put the link in now actually, while things are nice and calm and nothing's happening, so just bear me 2 seconds. Where was it? Let me just see if I can find it again. This is the one. So let me put that in the chat. Is that right? Without that at the end. For some reason. I don't know why to put that in. So yeah, for anybody that wants to try it, that is the link to the randomizer that I have used to get this working. It is super simple. Oh, The Last of Us. The Last of Us is such a good game. I think there's some treasure chests in... Is there some treasure chests in here I can get? Well, I'll go in there in a minute anyway. It's fine. It's not urgent. Let's go speak to Waka.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Oh, that's what I need to do. Thank you, Waka. I forgot already. Oh yeah, you'll love Last of Us, Frenchie. It is a great game. I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of Last of Us 2, but that's a personal preference thing. But Last of Us 1, I think, is a masterpiece.
You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
Oh yeah, hugely different.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
I know that Last of Us Part 2 is a very kind of like divisive game. I think as a
Yes, sir.
as a form of art,
The
it's
Crusaders are
fascinating.
sworn to
It's a
battle
really
Sin.
clever
We
and
have
deep
chapters
game.
throughout
I just
Spira, accepting
personally
all
I
who
found
wish to
it
join
a
our
little
struggle.
too.
The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades.
Yeah,
Later,
I
our
absolutely
ranks
prefer
grew and we called
Last of Us
ourselves
1
the
over Last of Us
Crusaders.
2.
We've been fighting sin ever since.
I won't say too much in case you want to
What?
play
You've
it,
been
but I feel
fighting
like Last of Us
800
2...
years and you still
Last of Us
haven't
1
beat
gives
it?
you moments where you can kind of be like...
Well, we've steered sin away from
You feel
towns many
like
times.
you can do things. Last of Us
That's
2
all
feels
we
like
can
it wants to
Nobody's
keep
ever been
kicking
able
you in
to
the
defeat
nuts
it.
repeatedly.
Our mission as Crusaders
And
is
after a
to
while,
protect
it gets a
the
bit
temples,
tiring.
towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So then who's
Oh no,
job is it to
absolutely,
defeat
absolutely. Like I said, Mr. Gabe the Gamer,
seems toxic
fully
and
respect people who like
dispenser?
who enjoy Last of Us 2. Like I said, as a game, like as a
just tell you,
piece of art medium,
but I
I think
think
it's
it's better for you
incredible.
to try
I
and
think
remember.
it's very
Open the temple.
it pushed so
Perhaps
many
the other
boundaries
will
of like what's capable in terms of
regain
like
your memory.
cinematography and gameplay and storytelling. I just felt like it was like a real... It was just too much of a downer for me. It was like listening to like an emo album, and like you just get to a point where like I just don't want to be sad anymore. Let's talk about Final Fantasy. Which Final Fantasies are trash? Oh yes, let's open that gateway. Let's talk about. Oh dear. Dogs and cats and dogs. Let's save while we're here. I need to go to the temple and say howdy doody, and then we should be able to... I just walk through that guy coming in. Ah, there he is again. That's fine. That's called continuity. Ooh, favourite FF and least favourite FF. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we can include the online one, because... I think, yeah, I mean, if we're talking purely like from a story perspective, what's my least favourite?
It was then, standing in that place.
Favourite for me is 10. Oh, that's
I
least
began to
favourite.
realize
that I
how
played
different
was
this
15.
world was from
Yeah,
my
15
own.
was 15 had a really interesting idea, but just executed it so poorly. For me, I would say. I mean, 7 was the game that brought me into the franchise, so I think I have to say 7 is. You can say 8. No, look, 8's up there. 8's definitely one of the top games for me. 7 is probably my favourite, if I'm being completely brutally honest. Least favourite is probably either 12 or 13. And I know that saying 12 will annoy some people, because some people really love 12. I just couldn't get on board with it. And I think 13 is universally panned. So I think I'm on safe ground saying 13. You only know 1, 7, 8, 10, 15, and 16. Which has been your favourite out of those, Liam, would you say? And least favourite out of those ones? No, 13 is the lightning one. But the fact that you know who Lightning is suggests that you know exactly why it's not popular.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a high summoner?
That's it, Tidus. Keep blending in with the populace.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Thingies, and then things happened. Your phone's obviously 8. Obviously, I should have known that off the bat. All I know about FF past 10 is that Lightning one is universally hated. Yeah,
over and
yeah.
over. Funny.
Not many
and a
people like
little
13,
sad.
unfortunately.
The summoners are practitioners of a
There are
sacred
some who
art,
defend it, but
sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power. The
that's fair, and that's very healthy to like
The
be like, yeah,
Aeons hear our
I don't
prayers
really
and come down
dislike
to
any of them.
us.
That's a good healthy
They
approach.
are the blessing of Yevon.
Frenchie, for your benefit, because I know you haven't played this, and I feel like we're talking over a little bit.
So what he meant
I'm going
was
to
that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
Yeah, so basically there are summoners in this game, which is a Final Fantasy trend anyway, but they are kind of like seen as heroes. And High Summoner is like the highest rank of summoner you can get to. Did I go into that room? I don't think I did actually after all that. I would say to yourself, well, no, here's the thing. I would never say to somebody, don't play a game. I feel like it's important that people make their own decision about games. I would just go in warning you, Mr. Gabe the Gamer, 13 is not well received. Yeah, that's contra. Here's the thing, though. I know that like 7 again kind of splits people. Some people think 7, like me. Some people think 7's amazing, and it's normally the people who came into the franchise with 7. And then other people are like, nah, it's not really for me. I think they are slightly at risk of oversaturating 7 with all the spin-offs and stuff like that. But I would still say 7 is my favourite, purely for nostalgic value, if nothing else. Is there a chest in here? I feel like I've missed something. Though, clearly not. Let's go meet some more party members. Have I done the wrong thing? Oh no, do I just leave now? Can't remember. Never beat 7, so I don't have a strong opinion on it. Yep, that's fair. I think, yeah, you're right. Playing a game through to completion does make a difference. Just because it's too big of a shadow of my... I will say, 7... I think the problem was 7 is what brought a lot of people into Final Fantasy, and then 8 was just so different that lots of people kind of saw it as slightly inferior in some ways. Not everybody, obviously, but like enough that it caused it some problems. It's kind of like the black sheep of the family, isn't it?
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
I want to eat, though.
Take a nap. You look pushed.
Oh, wait, hold on. Has the dog moved? Something to do with the dog is important. Yes, thank you very much, Frenchie. Yes, there is a link to my YouTube channel if anybody is watching and fancies checking out some of the other stuff. There's like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 1, which I played for the first time quite recently as well. All sorts of stuff. Where's that dog gone? Where's that dog gone? Dog. Gone. That made sense in my head, and it didn't make sense when I said it out loud, but there we go. There's the dog. Where'd the dog go? Something in my head is telling me if this dog runs away, I can find something, but he's not leaving. Maybe it's later on. Anywho, it's fine. We will go take that nap, Waka. Thank you.
Sorry, man. Take a nap.
I will.
Pushed.
Thank you.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly...
Mystery.
But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Ah, yes, my legendary Final Fantasy 7 no-gill challenge that rapidly turned into a... never mind, ignore I said
People
that.
were searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
If 8 was born later, it wouldn't have been the black sheep. That's an interesting take, possibly, quite possibly.
Hate him so.
With that stupid guy. I've never forgiven that guy for making me pay for the elevator.
You'll never be able to
I know it sounds silly, but the visuals of 7 are aged so poorly, I just couldn't get into it, and I grew up with the SNES and Genesis. Well, that's the thing, and that is it. 7's graphics, obviously, you know, as the first 3D game of the franchise, were kind of like, you know, groundbreaking for the time. They do look silly as a modern gamer looking back. They do look silly, and I will say, actually, I'm playing Final Fantasy 6 for the first time at the moment, and I'm obviously, which was the last of the kind of 2D pixel versions, and I'm really enjoying 6. So I think it's just, I think there's merit in all the Final Fantasy games, apart from 13. You just got to go looking for it. And there's no such thing as a wrong opinion on Final Fantasy. Everybody likes different games, everybody likes different things. Dog, will you go now? Dog? Dog? Dog. Why is this dog not leaving? You're meant to go. Why are you not going? Oh, it's fine, I'll figure it out later on. Or is my brain playing tricks on me? I'm sure the dog goes somewhere. I'm sure he runs over here and starts digging things up, but I might be wrong. Oh, something on the floor. Yay! More Albed. We learn more Albed. That's cool. We don't have to worry about this. Let's go meet some more party members. I think we actually can this time.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays.
We do all seem to like X. Final Fantasy X is like a universally accepted. That's cool. It's alright.
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
X is the 10 is the
A day's
unifier.
already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
It's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
There's that golden retriever energy we all love. Screw your religious rules, I'm going in.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Now, can I remember how to do the Cloister of Trials? Maybe. Where do I touch? Where do I touch? So, Frenchie, for your benefit, we're going to be doing a couple of these throughout the game. This is called a Cloister of Trial. You do them before you get a summon, and there are like secret treasures hidden in each of them, and they're like little mini dungeon puzzles. Some are easy, some are not, to make it simple. But they have this funky music as well, so it's all good. See, we have to put spheres in there. But destruction spheres are the ones we're after, because they give us secret treasures. Okay, we have a glyph sphere. I think I'm the only person that hasn't played Tensor. Well, I'm trying. You know, it's there's a lot about this game that like is quite impenetrable, especially if you're not fully paying attention to it. So I'm just trying to keep you up to bit speed on the main key points of what's happening here. To be honest, even I can't. So I think it's in there is the thing we need, or is it in there? Forget. Can I touch this? No. Work with me, brain. Cool. That is a Besaid sphere. I will take it. I don't remember if this is what I need right now. I guess we'll find out. I think I've got to put it over here. It's been that long since I played this game, I cannot remember for the life of me. Cool. I need to find the destruction sphere, which is... I think I need to push it along and then the destruction sphere comes out, maybe? So that is a great question.
Hey, it's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners.
I think I messed up. I think I went too far anyway.
It's a tradition, very important.
So I play a lot of Final Fantasy. That is kind of
So
like
what
my
about
go-to
you?
series. But I do enjoy
I'm a guardian.
a lot of other things. I've been trying to rediscover some of the classic RPGs recently. So I've been playing like I played Chrono Trigger for the first time. I played like I said, I'm playing Final Fantasy VI at the moment.
To pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them.
Yeah, a bit of everything really. I used to do a
Guardians in there now.
I used to do a series on my YouTube channel called Game or Pass, where I just choose a random game off Games Pass and just give it a go. I like just trying new things basically.
How do we come this far?
So far, my understanding of the game is this: star
as
sports
well
player
go
likes
all the way.
water, then water slaps him. He goes to Tomb Raider world and gets punched by Tara Strong, so they're friends now. the water bad again, and he wakes up next to a total bro, and the temple is templing. There is a dog of mysteries, and we're in the future. Could not have summed it up any more neatly myself, Frenchie.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
This is Lulu. She likes belts. And that's Kimari. He doesn't like belts.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
And finally, this is... when the door opens in a second. Suspense builds. Drum roll, please. This is Yuna, leading Lady Yuna. Oh, why has my screen gone green? Why has my screen gone green? What is happening? What is happening? I think it's meant to be playing a cutscene. Why has the screen gone green? No! No, no, what's happened? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This isn't normal. Why? Will it come back in a minute? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to paint you a word picture. Yuna has emerged. She's feeling a bit woozy. She starts to come down the stairs.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
The subtitles are still there. What is going on? What a bizarre bug. I need to work out what happened there. That was weird. It's insistent on betraying me. It doesn't want you guys to think it's cool.
And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
I don't know why that happened. That's so bizarre. What on earth caused that? That was very, very strange. I guess we'll carry on and never talk about the green screen again.
Hey, over here.
If it happens again, then then we'll try and work out what went wrong there.
Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
No, neither could we. So there's Yuna. There's Yuna. Yuna's going to summon her first summon, Valfor. What a weird bug. Valfor! So I take it summons are important in Final Fantasy X. Oh yeah, summons are like integral to the storyline and the world as a whole, definitely. Now it is possible, and I will go back and check this up because I'm going to wrap up the stream in a minute anyway, but it is possible because obviously I am using a slightly mess around with save file. It is possible. They did say that like sometimes crashes were possible. I wonder if that green screen was just purely because of the randomized file. I will check once I've wrapped up the stream to see if it happens again. But it might just be a thing. But we'll keep an eye on it.
I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Valfor. Now, important question. Do we want to give the summons names, or are we happy just to keep them with their default names? Because, excuse me, as I've said, the only character you can name in the game is, the character is Tidus, and we've already named him Tidus. So, are we going to give them silly names? Are we going to give them community names? I don't know. Let me know what you want to do in the chat. And I'm going to try and I'm going to try and work out why that green screen randomly popped up. Like I said, maybe I'll just do it. I know I'm giving you guys too much power, but that's what I do. That's how this works over here. You know, you get how the gist of it is. I can't, I mean, other than it just being V-Boy. Right, yo. It's the first thing I saw. It made me chuckle. We're going with it. I'm going to try and make sure I spell it correctly as well. V-Boy. Confirmio. We can name the Aeon. That's why, yeah, just while I was chatting about Liam. So we'll have, I think there's, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 guaranteed Aeons, and then possibly some other ones, but 5 guarantees. We are going to go with V-Boy now because Frenchie was first in there, and I like V-Boy. So Valfor will be V-Boy.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed.
Everything changed.
For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Let's name them all something, boy.
Hi, guys.
Certainly a possibility, Liam.
So
Certainly a
what's our
possibility.
To do our best!
No.
Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new
Hang on,
goal
boy.
is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to
Hi,
our
boy,
island.
favorite.
That's all we need to do to win.
Easy, yeah? Also, in case you haven't picked up on it, Frenchie, this is like the classic underdog story. Our team, or this team, the Besaidorix, is like shit. They keep losing all the time, but we're going to try and make them win.
Victory! Victory!
Victory!
Victory!
Yay! Oh, one of the best. Oh, I think we have to have the chat first.
Stay away from the summoner.
Love that line. Good old lady. Stay away from the summoner.
Be careful.
Love a good underdog story. Who
It was
doesn't?
really my fault to begin with.
And we can hear her say that line over and over again after this
Thank you so
conversation.
much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Yeah, the Besaidorix do not have a good track record.
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
We are.
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Yeah, baby. I'm slightly confused. I thought she was a singer. So, in... I won't say too much because it might spoil the plot of the game, but in 10.2, Pharmacy 10.2, she has changed profession. And she is a sphere hunter in Pharmacy 10.2, and one of the... we're really getting to the weeds here. In Pharmacy 10.2, they have dress spheres. Where from religion to fame, classic. Yeah, in Final Fantasy 10-2, they have dress spheres, and one of them is singer, I think it's called, or performer or something. I think it's called singer or dancer or something. Anywho, yes, she technically is a singer, but she's, well, again, we'll get to that. It's complicated. I feel like I explained that perfectly.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, comes on to me?
It's a good question.
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
She's going to keep doing it.
Stay away from the summoner!
God damn, I love that line.
Stay away from the summoner!
Alright, lady, you got it. I think I just have to go to bed now.
Ready for bed?
Yeah.
Good. Sleep tight.
Now, there's another cutscene coming up, so we'll see if the green screen of death comes back again. I hope that voice actress got paid a crap ton for that line. It's 10 out of 10. I mean, she puts her heart and soul into it, let's be honest. We're already having dreams about you now.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you?
I hear it and I want to stay away from the summoner. It's got that much power behind it.
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
I have no idea why Titus is jogging in this moment.
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
Oh, well, that's the spam bot in the chat. Thank you very much, Frenchie.
So you're coming with me.
Boo, the spam bot. Boo.
You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
We have a healthy relationship with our father.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
We have strange dreams.
I hate you!
And we wake up from them screaming the things. Right, let's see if this cutscene goes to a green screen. We should be about to see Lulu and all her belts. Oh, for God's sake, it's done it again. Okay, I need to maybe reload the save file and see what's going on here. That's annoying. Sorry about this, folks. I don't know why it's doing this. I can only see it's the save file. I quite like the green screen. It adds ambiance.
He needed our help.
Excuses again.
What I'll do is I'll basically Lulu's talking to Waka. She is annoyed at him.
No more. Enough, Waka.
And then as she walks away, he goes, there you go. And then he comes back to the tent. Yeah, I'm gonna look up. Between streams, I'm gonna work out why that's happening.
So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu.
Chapu.
He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother.
So yeah, for your benefit, Frenchie, Waka's younger brother got killed by Sin. So Waka decided to give up being a blitz. He's going to give up being a blitzball player and become Yuna's guardian. And the guardian is basically a dedicated protector for the summoners.
I owe you a lot.
Bad Sin, naughty Sin.
You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is...
Let Waka follow his dreams.
Thanks, Waka.
Stop.
We'll start Kickstarter. We'll get a nap. And there's our save point. And I think that's where we're going to call it once we get to that save point. I will look into why the weird green screens are happening. I'll put it in a new save. I'll just be on the safe side. There you go. Right. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very, very much for joining me this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. Start of a new and what promised to be quite an interesting run. And we're teaching Frenchie all about Final Fantasy X at the same time. So it's all good. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I don't know when I'll next be online. Maybe over the weekend at some point. I'll let you guys know on YouTube if I can. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us, especially Mr. Gabe the Gamer as well for joining in with the chat. Appreciate that, my friendo. Thank you for being along for the madness. Yes, there is a link to the YouTube channel if you do want to go check anything out. That would be appreciated. As always, you know, following me over here on Twitch or liking, commenting, or subscribing, everything on YouTube really makes a difference. I'm only a tiny channel, and honestly, I'm still at the point where like every like and every comment really means a lot to me, so I do appreciate it. Yes, have a nice rest, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening, whatever you're up to, and I will see you on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra for now.